Welcome to day 11. Hey, it's day 12. It is Monday, October the 16th, 2017. And it's a beautiful Monday afternoon. And I am out and about to make my appointed rounds today, get a few things accomplished, and kind of recap over the weekend. I realized that I need to put things on calendars and do all that to keep me aware and cognizant of the time that I'm either using or wasting, so that I don't get caught up in this, oh, well, what have I done stage, but then I look back and I can't be accountable to, what I was supposed to have done. So I want to make a practice, or I'm making a practice, present tense, making a practice of documenting what I'm supposed to be doing. That way, if I don't do it, then I can definitely nail my own self to the wall and say, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. So today we're taking care of some things, going to an event this afternoon, and then I will be back. Tomorrow is one of those days where I'm doing the mundane. I'm going back through the closet, getting it cleaned out, and also my little station that has all the mail and has collected so much paperwork, and a lot of it is totally obsolete and can be discarded. So that's what I will be working on for tomorrow, or that's what I have documented that I will be working on tomorrow. Probably a few other things I'll throw in there as well. I had something I was gonna say and I forgot already. Hey everyone, it's actually day 15. And I'm sitting in line, so I had a moment to reflect. And actually, the 13th and 14th were 2 days where I realized how important writing is. And I mean writing things down. And I'm a writer at heart. I enjoy journaling. I have so many journals and so many volumes of my life that I have chronicled by hand. And I find that there is something not only therapeutic about it, but I feel like there is, especially the things that you need to kind of release, there's a sense of letting go. When you put it on the paper, it's contained by a page, and it's not necessarily taking space in your mind. So with that said, I have made an effort, or made not an effort, what's the word I'm looking for? I have a personal initiative to write things down, schedule things, schedule my assignments, schedule my time, because I definitely want to be very aware of the time I'm using, how well it's being used, to what extent, making sure I'm holding myself accountable to everything that I promised myself I would do during this time, because it's very important for me to ensure that the time that I have on my hands right now, that is going to great use. And I'm in the process again of producing the podcast. I've already produced the theme song, which I'm so excited about. I can't wait for people to hear it. The first time I tried to debut Thought Couture, I was really just trying to get it out there. I didn't want to hold on to it because the perfectionist in me will rule and I would never have done anything. So I wanted to have a presence and put my thoughts out there and start doing things, but I wasn't ever satisfied with the level of my participation because, again, my time was split. So now that I have eliminated a major usurper of my time, and I'm going to call it that because that's what it was, I can put the effort that needs to go into Thought Couture into it, and I'm so excited about what I'm envisioning for it. You'll probably start seeing some surveys and some things from me to get your thoughts. I got to pick brains. That's what I got to do. I'm a thinker, and I hope that I'm among other thinkers out there. So I'm going to be asking for your thoughts and your opinion. Here's where I'm asking for your opinions. So if you have some, it won't be unsolicited. I will actually have asked for them. And that way I can get the feedback on how I can best be of service to you, because you're the reason why I need to put this out here. I mean, you're the kind of the bread and butter of the whole operation from an engagement standpoint. Hey, I don't know if you can see my sticker, but I voted today. I know a lot of times people don't consider elections that don't appear to be what they consider major elections. But even when it comes to amendments and rules and laws, this is really where we need to be consistent and show up. So that's what I did. But now it's time for half price slush or drink from Sonic. Whenever I grow up and get big, I'm gonna buy some Sonics. That's like, I should already have stock in them. I don't know why I don't. I don't even know if they're on the New York Stock Exchange. I need to see if they are. I should invest in them because I am always there. Let's see, is it full over here? I have a certain side I prefer to park on. I'm like that with a lot of stuff, and I'm sure that's probably blocked me from prospering in certain areas. But I just have I like certain spaces, I like certain places, and I am not going to apologize for that. And with Sonic, it is no different, and everybody's in my spaces that I love. So let me go back around the building. Dang it, I just missed that spot. But I'm sorry. Each Sonic has a different je ne sais quoi, and I'm just like, I really prefer to be on this side. Okay, so today, normally I'm doing root beers with vanilla or something like that. So what do I want today? I definitely need some ice, that's for sure. I'm a Sonic aficionado when it comes to ice. Love it. If I see anything else with pumpkin on it, I promise they have overdone it. It wasn't even October and they was already pumpkins everywhere. I'm like, what? Yes, so for anybody who wants to give me a gift of any kind, you can't go wrong with a Sonic gift card. Just can't. One of the things that journalism, or when I was at KNTU, one of the things I learned from my boss at the time was you can't always go in with a prescripted notion on how everything is going to go. There is no general rule for the whole lot. Each thing has a context. Each situation or issue has a certain number of variables that you cannot always plan for. And one of the things I had to shift from was, okay, what's the rule? Then I'll follow the rules. And I can tell you, honey, I'm a living, breathing testimony. You can follow the rules all day and you will never ever pass go. You'll still be at the starting line if you follow the rules. Does that mean I say break the law? No. What that means is playing safe does not always get you where you want to be. Okay, just got my drink. Ooh, got sick. Anyway, what was I always joke and say, what was I lying about? Following the rules. There we go. Following the rules will get you what following rules get you. It's not going to get you exponential progress. It's not going to put you in a place where you're in a class by yourself. It's not going to put you in the same class of innovators or thinker out of the boxers or what have you. It's not going to put you in that place. It will put you at status quo and keep you there. Sometimes you have to not just follow go to high school, get a diploma, go to college, get a degree, go find a job. The formula. Let me put it like this. Scratch what I just said about rules. It's not so much about the rules, it's about following formulas. Let me put it that way. Let's shift the verbiage here, because that's important. If you use the wrong verbiage, you get the wrong result at the end. So let me fix that verbiage. Don't follow every formula. There's not going to be a formula. When it comes to driving your own path and blazing your own trail, there is no formula for that. It's in the everyday. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you will relinquish yourself from stupid, unnecessary, unreal, that just don't make any sense expectations of where you should be or where you will end up. So if anything else I can say today that came out of today, as far as a wisdom or a piece of wisdom that you can take, is sometimes you have to deviate from the formula. Sometimes, because math is always going to get you that answer. Math is not scientific from the standpoint of, I can prove this or I can test this and then it might be something else every time. No, 2 + 2 is always going to equal 4. I don't care what the heck they tell you how to get to it. We don't do algorithms anymore. We do it like this. And, theoretically, 2. No, ma'am. 2 + 2 is 4. Okay? All day long, every day. You can depend on it. But that's all you're going to get. Hear me what I say. That's all you're going to get is 4. You think outside of the 2 + 2, then you can get 4,000 million, trillion, billion, whatever. You hear what I mean? But just get out of the formula. The formula is applicable in certain instances. Don't negate the power of a formula. Don't negate the power of a principle, but you can't live there. And I think that's just a general rule with everything. People want to take something and ride that rascal till the hubcaps fall off it. You can't wear stuff out. That's why people get exasperated and they're tired and they're frustrated trying to figure out, well, where'd I go wrong? I gotta do what's going on in my life. It's because you're holding on to something that no longer fits the framework of where you're trying to go. You got to create it. So it's not easy. It's not necessarily fun when you're doing it by yourself and you can't explain what you know you see. And even if you could, you're ahead of your time. Nobody sees it but you. And it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with anybody else. It just means that they don't have that vision. They may be able to see, but they may have sight, but they don't have vision. Those are two different things. We'll talk about that in another video. So anyway, I'm fixing to get off. It said I've been on here running my mouth for 16 minutes, and I hardly believe that's true, but okay. All right. Peace.